Hello everyone, welcome back. This Queen of Fertility 33 and I'm here with another article, okay? I was talking to my dad about this article and I agree. So we'll be talking about what is the Mandela effect, examples and causes. Okay. The Mandela effect, a fascinating phenomenon in which people share a collective memory that never happened, has sparked discussions about the nature of memories, reality, and even the possibility of parallel universes. So, what exactly causes people who are not connected to each other to remember the same inaccurate details about an event or image in pop culture? Continue reading to learn more about the Mandela effect, where it originated, common examples, causes, and what to do if you or a loved one struggles with false memories. What is the Mandela effect? Described as a phenomenon marked by shared and consistent false memories, the Mandela effect often centers on specific misremembered details in pop culture. It occurs when many different people incorrectly remember the same thing. So essentially, a collective false memory, says Holly Shivneff, a licensed clinical psychologist in Greenwich, Connecticut. While the Mandela effect refers loose to describe a false memory about a specific event in time, the visual Mandela effect (VMA) occurs when people falsely remember certain details about a specific image, event, or icon in pop culture. How does the Mandela effect work? The Mandela effect occurs when a group of people collectively misremember an image, events, or other artifacts of pop culture like movies, books, or television. Misremembering may be attributed to distorted memories, misrepresentations on the internet or social media, confabulation, and inaccurate post event details, among other sources. Why is it called the Mandela effect? Following a conference in 2010, Fiona Bruni, a self-described phenomenal researcher, coined the Mandela effect after discussing the passing of Nelson Mandela, my dad, former president of South Africa. She claimed others mistakenly believed Mandela had died in prison in the 1980s. In reality, Mandela was still very much alive and didn't pass away until 2013. According to Amy Wade, an integrative somniac therapist and trauma specialist in Coswell, UK, Brumi and many others remember seeing news coverage of Mandela's death in significant details, such as watching a speech given by his widow, all of which never occurred. Examples of the Mandela effect. Beyond the widespread belief that Mandela died well before he actually did, there are several other notable examples of the same phenomenon, many of which can be deemed the VME, since they describe false memories about specific visual icons. According to Ray and Dr. Sifrich, some of the examples includes Mr. Monopoly. One of the most cited examples of the Mandela effect involves Mr. Monopoly, the mascot of the popular board game Monopoly. People often remember him pictured with a monocle. Snow White. My personal favorite is the infamous line from Disney's Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all, say Ray. The line in the film actually started with magic mirror on the wall, but few seem to recall it accurately. Curious George. The popular animated character Curious George is often falsely remembered to have a tail, when in fact he doesn't. The Bear Stains Bears. Many people report remembering the best family name as Burstein. Okay, you know? Okay. After the author saved Dr. Clifford's, however, both the bears and the authors were named Berenstain, Mickey Mouse. The famed Disney character is often misremembered wearing suspenders, when instead he wears a pair of suspenders less red shorts. And Henry III, while different people across the world have recalled a famous painting of Henry III eating a large leg of turkey, Ray says no such painting exists. What causes the Mandela effect? While researchers do not entirely understand what causes the Mandela effect, there are some commonly cited reasons it may occur. False memories. One cause of the Mandela effect is the idea of false memories or distorted recollections of an event, according to Dr. Shivley. From a neuroscience perspective, when you recall memories versus remembering them perfectly, they become influenced to the extent that they can eventually become incorrect, she says. Memory is not infallible and can be unreliable at times. So, how can our memories become false ones? Research shows false memories can result from misrepresentations in our working short term and long term memories, meaning our recall of certain details or events can become distorted over time. Ultimately, we may conjure up false memories based on suggestions or misinformation from others around us. We do not know that human memory can at times be susceptible to suggestion. So, example, in the case of Henry III painting, it would seem like that many people saw a cartoon image that did exist, and that their brains recreated the image in the form of a painting, says Ray. Additionally, research shows that each time we recall a memory, our brain networks alter the way we remember an event. In other words, the next time you recall an event from the past, you may remember certain details from the last time you recalled the memory, not the original event. We know that minor changes to recall are normal and that the brain shapes and shifts memory slightly over time based on our individual experiences of a moment. That is why we can sit with a loved one and have two quite different accounts. Okay, love you, be careful. Okay, Emma? And have two quite different accounts of a shared experience. Explain, Ray. Research also suggests that false memories can be created through the imagination. When a person imagines an event or experience in vivid detail, it can be incorporated into their memory as if it actually happened. What's more, memory can be attributed to the wrong source. For example, a person may remember hearing a story from a friend, but later believe that they were the one who actually experienced the event. Sometimes individuals who have psychotic illnesses can experience false memories. Psychotic symptoms may involve hallucinations and or delusions where the person believes they are experiencing events that are not rooted in reality. This can then lead to memories of events that may not have happened in real life. In some cases, traumatic events can lead to the creation of false memories as a way of coping with the experience. The brain may alter memories in order to protect the individual from the full impact of the trauma. The internet/social media. The internet can play a large part in the spread of misinformation, perhaps contributing to shared false memories, according to Ray. Research suggests we are more susceptible to remembering misinformation with details aligned with pre-existing beliefs or attitudes. Moreover, repetition can play a role in how likely it is for abnormal information to stick. In other words, the more we see or hear misinformation, the more likely we are to believe it's true. And with social media enabling anyone to quickly spread any information, whether it's accurate or not, it's understandable how collective misrepresentation of details or events can happen. Remembering something repeatedly builds your confidence in the memory, even if it grows more inaccurate over time. And Dr. Shivers. So if you see stories online or posters or comments on social media where more people are providing incorrect details, these actually become incorporated into your memories as facts. Confabulation. Another possible cause of the Mandela effect is a neuropsychiatric disorder known as confabulation, which is when a person's brain creates erratic memories without intending to deceive anyone, and generally believes that the false memory is accurate. Confabulation meant like an aggravated of a real event, mismatching memories from one event to another, recalling a new memory and thinking it took place in an earlier time, filling in missing information or gaps, or creating an entirely new memory that never occurred. Your brain will remember details that never happened and spontaneously generated details to compensate for any holes in the memory, says Dr. Shearer. Researchers show some people are more susceptible to confabulation. For instance, people with brain injury or damage, bipolar disorder, dementia, or with Nick Kershaw symptoms, WKS, a degenerative brain disorder that occurs from a lack of vitamin B1, may have a higher likelihood of confabulated memories. Okay, next is misleading post-event information, priming, quantum physics, and alternate realities. How to recognize and treat false memories. Not sure if what you're remembering is fact or fiction. Recognizing false memories may be as simple as unearthing evidence from a credible source like an encyclopedia, peer-reviewed journal, photos, or videos, explained Dr. Shiflett. This event can corroborate or disprove your memory, she says. Of course, this method only applies to details and facts that are actually searchable. Minor instances of misremembering, like the Mandela effect examples listed above, are related to commonplace and not a major cause for concern, unless a person experiences major distress when they find out a memory isn't entirely true, as Ray. In that scenario, she says further psychology exploitation with the help of a mental health profession may be warranted. And in the case of most personal memories, right, so there are literally very few ways if any of you or a professional can deduce if study memories, like something that happened to you and you alone or false or not. To improve the reliability with which you recall memories, research suggests repetition can help. More specifically, exposing yourself to the same factual details over and over can help increase memory accuracy over time. Okay? Recognizing and treating confabulations may look a little different because confabulations are typically caused by underlying conditions such as brain damage or dementia. So, treatment may require an accurate diagnosis of the condition causing the false memories, plus working with a mental health professional who can incorporate details with friends and family members. Similarly, if false memories are due to another psychological condition such as psychotic disorder, they would need the help of a mental health professional to treat the underlying psychotic condition. Finally, if false memory related to underlying post-traumatic disorder, it's important that the person seek treatment from a trauma-focused therapist to resolve those and other related symptoms. Okay? I also got a movie about this, y'all. I ain't watched the movie in so long, but I am gonna do it tomorrow for y'all, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all tomorrow. So y'all enjoy what y'all enjoy this. This is kind of what I'm going through. This is what I am. This is what I'm going through. So y'all think I'm crazy. This is why. Like my auntie, Judge Ashley say, God made me crazy. 1919.